She is here to talk about her migrant experience and that of migrants and asylum seekers today. Please welcome Dora Rodriguez.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me the space. Oh my gosh, it's hard to follow you. You're fun. And we've been hiding like we know each other for a long time. Thank you so much, really, for this space to give my story. And my story is all my brothers and sisters' story. My story is not in the the headlines at this moment. It happened almost 40 years ago, in 1980, as Pastor John was saying. And I am so honored to know him for all these many years and be part of this beautiful movement. But my story started when I was 19. So now you know my age, right? That's scary. But Tucson has become my second home. And my story started in July in 1980 with 120 degrees when we were left out there in 7 days wandering in the desert. A beautiful desert, but it looks just the same when you're lost. And when you run out of water in the first couple hours. And when you are walking in the dark, you don't know the joyous that are going to be part of your skin within the next 5 minutes after jumping the fence. It was very, very short fence. It was not this big tall wall, right? It was short. It was easy to cross. But in the big line of people, it was 26 of us in the dark. You could hear screamings right away of the joyous in our bodies. And they were getting your skin, we just didn't even know how to get them out. We were carrying bags, luggages. Some of my beautiful brothers and sisters, we all had luggages because we were not told that we were going to walk for so many days. We were told that by the coyotes that within 2 hours we were going to be waited by a helicopter on the other side. And I'll tell you the end of the story of the helicopters. So we went left behind within the first couple hours by the coyotes who got lost. And he got scared and he left. By 3 in the morning of the first night, our first sister on my journey had died because she couldn't resist the heat. So we knew we were in trouble. I was 19 and a lot of my brothers and sisters were my age. We were fleeing a war in El Salvador where 75,000 people died. And we were seeking refuge to this great country because we wanted it to be alive and have a second chance, right? As the story goes on. So what I remember is that by the third day, we were just wandering in circles. And we were only a mile away from the road, only a mile, where very strong, beautiful young men died. Because that's what happened in the desert, and you don't know, when you don't have water. When the urine, your own pee that you're drinking is not enough. When all the lotion that you had in your luggage is not enough. When the coyote next to you is screaming crazy and telling to you, I'm going to rape everybody, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to drink your blood so I can survive. So all those things are staying in my mind. And the worst thing that I will always remember, and it will go in my life forever and ever until I go, is 3 sisters. They're always in my mind. They were only 12, 14, and 16. They haven't seen their mother for 5 years. And she trusted to this coyote from El Salvador. And these girls were almost my sisters. When you're in the journey, you develop friendship, sisterhood, and you're happy, and you're having a good time because you're coming to America. And you're going to have a good life, and you're going to be safe. Nobody's going to come and get you out from your house and kill you and rape you. But these 3 sisters died next to me, and I couldn't do anything for them because I was just the same. I went and hid under a tree, pretend that I was dead. So this man who was saying, I'm going to rape, I'm going to kill, wouldn't touch me. But I could hear his voice saying, well, Dora is nice. She's a nice girl. But she's dead anyway. I won't touch her. So the story goes on. And it's a long story. But like I said in the beginning, my story is not in the headlines right now. What is in the headlines right now is the suffering of my brothers and sisters right now at the border. And I cannot say thank you enough to each of you who is involved in the fight. This is the fight that goes on every single day. And like you were saying, it's not even worth to watch the stupid stories. My husband was saying, have a drink before you talk. I said, no, because I'm going to start cussing around. And then my good English is going to come out. The way I heal, the way I do what is good for me, is to surround myself with people like each of you. They are here for my brothers and sisters. I go to the detention center with Marvel's team, Iraq's. Anybody, please come and help us. We need a lot of help with KTT, that keeping Tucson together. We need translators, we need writers, we need people who can just go to the detention center and do interviews. When I go over there every Monday and I see them, and I can tell my brother and my sister, I know what you're talking about. But you're not alone. You have a whole army behind you. And I tell them, I don't care if you're here, you're in China, you're whatever you are, you pick your head up because you are worth it. Please, because when you see them in there, when you talk to them, all their dignity is gone. And it's the same story at the shelters that I visit very, very often. We are in Mexico, we are in Casa del Migrante, we go to Sonoita, we go San Pedro, we go La Roca, you name it, we're there. Bringing aid. Why? Because now that's where they are. That's where they need our help. So please, this is not easy to do. And please, like you were saying, self-care is so important for what we do. And people tell me, how can you do that if you went through the same thing? With more reason, right? I cannot ever sit down and not do what I do. Because this is my healing. This is how I give back the second chance I was given in Highway 85, mile post 67. So if you guys ever drive, go on the road to Oregon Pike, that's where Dora was found. And Alvaro and I went, many of you know Alvaro. Alvaro and I went last year and set a cross for my brothers and sisters, and it was the very first time I went back to the place. And then I went back to Ajo, to the hospital where we stayed for almost 7 days. And when I met Scott, and I told Scott, listen, honey, you were not even born when I was here. And now you're in trouble because of us. So it's amazing. It's just, you have to surround yourself with people with the same mission and the same vision and what are we doing. Please take care of yourself. There are some days that I come back from the detention center and all I want is a shot of tequila. I'm serious. And I have to just do something to recharge my batteries and go back. So please do that. Take care of yourself. Never stop. Thank you so much for what you do. You guys have a